Aren't you glad it doesn't take rocket science knowledge to wake up?
Yes, I am.
But you do first have to use up all the energy of the desire to wake up. It has to get really, really intense so that you use it up. If you won't let it get intense, then you'll always want to wake up, and you'll try to wake yourself up, and it won't work. But it has to get so intense, the desire to wake up, that you use all that up, and then you'll sincerely be in a place of acceptance. But I've seen people try to get into, the either like the Zen or the Hindu or Buddhist way of just kind of like no desires, I'm going to just chill out and it doesn't work, because all your desires are there waiting to break through. And they do. So the path that Jesus is teaching, the path I'm teaching is no, let's not deny the desire. Let's put the desire on devotion and let it get really, really strong, and and it'll be your trying. I'm doing so much service, I can hardly be awake. Okay, that's good. No, it's not. I can hardly be awake. No, you don't understand. It's part of a bigger program. The bigger program is that you get your desire so intense to wake up that you realize it doesn't work. But not by concept, by demonstration. And then at that point, there's a true surrender to the will. Like the surrender is a higher path, but you can't get to the higher path without taking the steps that the higher path has as a foundation. So you've got to go through that. And I've seen people try to deny that, and it doesn't work for them. And then eventually somewhere along the line it gets pulled out from underneath them, and they wonder why, all their ability to be in this calm place has just been destroyed. And then the turmoil that happens in the mind, because the turmoil was always there underneath, being hidden. No, this is a path of passion that becomes surrender as you are in full give. And then you recognize giving and receiving are the same, but it's in the fullness of the giving that you realize that you've gotten through your giving. You've received so much through your giving, but it has to be total. Total acceptance of the path that you're on. I don't know if you can hear what I'm saying or not, or if you can see how to apply that to yourself, but I'm telling you the dynamics of how it actually happens. It's the this is bhakti yoga, guys. This is the yoga of devotion, of service, of giving, where you finally get that giving and receiving are the same, because the oneness dawns in your mind. You're only giving to yourself. You're only receiving from yourself. And it lifts everything up into a brighter awareness. That's how you find your creator, right? In awareness. And your creator is extremely bright. So you have to have a brighter awareness. You don't get there by pretending. You get there through the passion. You get past pretending. It takes over. Becomes natural. I don't know. There's different ways you can say the same thing, but it's just you've got to come in the foundation of the vigilance, and the determination and the willingness, yeah, and persistence. You have to start with that because those are attributes of what is divine. And if you're not demonstrating them, then you're not demonstrating, the foundation of your own acceptance of the true you. So that's where your passion needs to be directed. Hello?
Yes.
At some point, you will realize in your mind, after all that full give, you can't make it happen. That's when it's natural to then allow, and then the full-on allowance, which is devotion, which has the foundation, can actually be given. I've told you before, the amount of light that you are given, it has a lot to do with the responsibility that you're willing to hold. Well, how can you hold it if you're not practicing the foundation? So if there's no foundation there, how can the brightness of the light and the awareness be given to you? In the beginning, you earn it because that's the way you think. Then you realize you deserve it because that's the truth. And then you go beyond earning and deserving to being because you've always been.